Now I will be explaining to you the perfect competition market structure. Let us first have a look at its meaning. It's a market structure in which there are a large number of producers, firms or sellers producing a homogeneous product so that no individual firm can influence the price of the commodity. Now let's analyze the definition. First point, there are a large number of sellers in this market structure. The number of sellers are so large that each individual supply to the total supply is very insignificant. Hence, even if he increases or decreases his supply, he cannot affect the market supply at all. The market price hence remains constant. The seller becomes a price taker. There are also a large number of buyers in this market structure. Hence, his individual demand cannot affect the market demand. As a result, even the buyer cannot influence the price of the commodity. Another point mentioned in the definition is the sellers sell homogeneous product. Homogeneous product is a type of product which we have already discussed while we were discussing the factors influencing the market structures. It's a type of product in which the physical characteristics and environmental factors both remain constant. Physical characteristics means shape, size, color, quality, etc. remains constant for each product. Plus, the environmental characteristics also surrounding the sale of the product remain same. Say, the creditworthiness of the seller, all the creditworthiness of the buyer, all the buyers are equal in their creditworthiness. As a result, since the products are exactly same, if a single seller charges a higher price of the commodity, the buyers will not be interested in buying from that seller. They will buy it from some other seller who sells the product at the price determined by the market forces of demand and supply. As a result, every seller has to follow that uniform price which is determined by the market forces of demand and supply. Hence, the implication of a homogeneous product is uniform prices of commodities. Then the third feature is the sellers are free to enter into the market whenever they wish to, free to exit from the market whenever they wish to. There are no restrictions of any type. The restrictions may be, generally if there are restrictions, the restrictions are legal restrictions, that is government laws, natural restrictions, for example, say availability of raw materials, and the man-made restrictions are the economies of scale. Since there is free entry and exit into this market structure, if a particular firm is earning supernormal profit or abnormal profits, the other sellers would like to enter into this market to supply the commodity in order to earn supernormal profits. As a result, the supply increases, price falls down, and the sellers will earn normal profits again. Similarly, if the sellers are earning losses, they are free to leave the market and go. Supply falls down, price falls down. As a result, the losses get converted into normal profits again. Moving on to the next feature of the perfect competition market structure, the resources are perfectly mobile. The resources, that is the factors of production required to produce a commodity, also are free to produce one product or the other. If they so wish, they can enter the market as well as quit the market, leave the market whenever they wish to. There is another important feature of a perfect knowledge. Buyers and sellers both have perfect knowledge about the market condition. The buyer knows the quality of the products being available in the market and the price at which each seller is selling it. Hence, he will not be ready to pay a higher price for the commodity. This ensures that the price for prevailing in the market is the normal price. Similarly, the sellers know the market conditions. Hence, they too would not increase the price of the commodity. And to ensure this uniform price, another feature added to this market structure is the absence of transport cost. It is assumed that transportation of goods, raw materials are free. If this feature is not allowed, it is difficult to maintain the concept of uniform price. If a particular seller has to pay more of transportation cost than the other seller, how can he sell the product at the same price then? His profits would be affected. Hence, uniform price can be maintained only if there is absence of transport cost.